nothing in the world like Action Park.
Become an action family with over 50 exciting rides, shows, and attractions.
Welcome to Action Park, located in the town of Vernon, New Jersey, where thrill seekers were promised the adventure of a lifetime. But little did they know they were in for a ride on the edge. A man believed that the rush of adrenaline, exposure to extreme danger, and living out of your skin expanded the frontier of human existence. That man was Gene Mulvihill, and he came up with the Action Park. Established in 1978, Action Park quickly earned the notorious moniker Accident Park. Founder and CEO Gene Mulvihill had a vision where patrons controlled their destiny, managing the speed and intensity of their water park experience. Among the chaos of Action Park's attractions, the Alpine Slide stood out as a notorious example. A former regular once described it as essentially a giant track to rip people's skin off disguised as a kid's ride. Visitors would ascend to the summit via ski lift, greeted by warning signs accompanied by unsettling photos of injured children. The ride down was anything but ordinary. With wheeled devices that were often malfunctioning, some lacking brakes altogether, riders hurtled down the cement and fiberglass-filled track at breakneck speeds. The lack of control resulted in tragic incidents, including the park's first fatality when a 19-year-old veered off the track. The Alpine Slide's record was marred by at least 26 serious head injuries and 14 fractures.
Just go to Action Park, there's no other park like it.
When it's hot out, this is a great place to spend the day with your family.
As if the Alpine Slide wasn't enough, Action Park boasted another perilous attraction, the tidal wave pool, affectionately nicknamed the Grave Pool. Unlike traditional wave pools, this one was filled with fresh water, making patrons less buoyant and turning the seemingly refreshing waves into a treacherous challenge. With waves reaching a staggering 40 inches at the high blast, even strong swimmers found themselves struggling to stay afloat. The 12 vigilant lifeguards on duty faced a daunting task, rescuing an average of 30 people daily on high-traffic weekends. Among Action Park's daring attractions, none were as notorious as the Cannonball Loop. An enclosed water slide with a complete vertical loop, it quickly gained a chilling reputation. Gene Mulvihill's son Andy writes, "There was no engineering back then for water slides, so this was all trial and error, and we couldn't get it right. So as a result, it pulled your stomach through your throat and you would come out all disoriented." Legend has it that during a test run, a dummy doll lost its head, foreshadowing the peril that awaited those who were brave enough to ride. Gene Mulvihill had drawn Cannonball Loop's design on a napkin. Park owner Gene Mulvihill, known for his unconventional methods, offered employees $100 to test new rides, including the treacherous Cannonball Loop. Despite reports of bloody noses and bruises, the ride opened to the public. Tales circulated of patrons getting stuck at the loop's peak, leading to the park's hasty construction of a rescue hatch. Within a month, the ride was shut down due to numerous injuries, flagged by the advisory board on Carnival Amusement ride safety.
You already know that Action Park has the most innovative and exciting rides. The Alpine Slide, Grand Prix race cars, and spectacular.
Action Park wasn't just about the adrenaline-pumping rides. It embraced an anything-goes mentality. Underage visitors recall a carefree atmosphere where beer flowed freely, and the park became their choose-your-own-adventure playground. The lack of adult supervision and the intoxication of both patrons and employees added to the chaotic allure. Mulvihill's own children, among the park's employees, enjoyed alongside patrons, blurring the line between staff and thrill seekers. Action Park became a haven for those seeking a summer escape where rules were optional. However, beneath the thrill and chaos lay a darker truth. The Action Park was responsible for 6 fatalities, one of which was of Jeffrey Nathan, a 27-year-old man from Fair Lawn, New Jersey, who got out of his tipped kayak on the Kayak Experience to right it. While doing so, he stepped on a grate that was in contact with exposed live wiring for the underwater fans, and he suffered a severe electric shock. Nathan was taken to a hospital in nearby Warwick, New York, where he died later of the shock-induced cardiac arrest. and 19-year-old George Larson Jr., who was riding the Alpine Slide when his car jumped the track and his head struck a rock. A fatal heart attack suffered by one visitor was unofficially believed to have been triggered by the shock of the cold water in the pool beneath the Tarzan swing, and also 3 drownings in the tidal wave pool of George Lopez, Donald DePass, and Gregory Grandchamp. May they rest in peace. In 1996, Action Park closed its gates, ending an era of daring escapades and heart-stopping rides. In 2010, Gene Mulvihill made an effort to revive the park. Rebranded as Mountain Creek Water Park, it promised a new era of safety with trained lifeguard staff and up-to-standard features. Today, the echoes of Action Park's chaotic past linger, forever etched in the memories of a generation. If you found this video interesting, then don't forget to give it a like, and a sub to the channel would be awesome. Goodbye.